are there. And right above the logo, you see Jeff Kran, or should I say Jeff Kran. He is coming in to Street Apologists today to discuss Logos Bible software, version number 9. We are very excited about it. It's a live stream, so it's a little bit off the cuff, but we've got stuff planned. Jeff's got his laptop up. I'm going to be sharing my screen. You're going to be seeing Logos today on the screen. This is live, so we are also going to take your questions, and basically by the end, you are going to have a general idea of how to navigate and utilize the best Bible study software on the market. A very, very valuable tool indeed. We've been beta testing it now for a week or a little bit more, and it's out. You can grab it, you can get it, and this is a very exciting night here today on the channel, Street Apologists Live. I'm your host, Vocab Malone, chilling with Jeff Kran. Today is Monday, November 9th, 6:20. I guess we're on Mountain Time, and we're going to probably run an hour and a half. We will take your questions, but we also want to make sure we show you how to do this thing, and you will walk away better equipped. We're very excited. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into this show. And Jeff, do you want to say what's up to the people before I hit the button to make the show start? If I got to turn up his mic, I think I might have to turn up the brother's mic.
No, I think, well.
All right, with that, it's time to serve the underserved and look into the overlooked on Street Apologists Live. Let's go! All right, I was calling him Jeff Kran, but I realized I made a massive mistake. Is it true that recently someone actually graduated from Talbot School of Theology and is now Dr. Jeff Kran?
Dr. Jeff Kran making the final corrections to the manuscript.
For the first time, welcoming Dr. Jeff Kran. All right, there you go, man. I even gave him a gift or two, on recognition of his achievement. All right, Jeff, tell people a little bit about your ministry, and shout out to Logos for essentially sponsoring today's program by giving the chance to beta test this. They didn't literally sponsor it. I don't know what the technical things are, but they did allow us to beta test it early, and they've also given us a special promo code, which is right now on the top of your screen. It says logos.com/partner/vocab Malone. Go to that link. I'm supposed to be calling it Logos. I know. It's called Logos. I constantly want to say it the wrong way. You type in that code Vocab Malone 8, and then what happens is you get 15% off any base package. I myself, I believe, have the gold, which is excellent, and you get 5 free books. And some of it goes back into the ministry. And what Logos does is every time someone purchases something, they give me store credit, and so I use it to buy resources for the program. That's the way the benefit. So it's very beneficial for everybody. You get a discount. I'm able to get some more resources, and you're gonna want to get Logos by the end of this. We're gonna leave this up on the top of the screen the whole time. Jeff Kran, Dr. Kran, please tell people about your ministry real quick, and maybe why you use Logos in your ministry.
Sure. Again, I do some online teaching, a little bit of online apologetics, and some outdoor stuff if COVID ever finally lets up. And so that's kind of the material. Why do I use Logos? Because it is an incredible resource, and it keeps getting better and better. And so I can pop the Hebrew up. I have my own polyglot with the Greek and the Hebrew and the English. Polyglot means that I have like the 3 languages, running together when I look at something. And I can just look at all 3. I can do other things we're going to talk about tonight. So I don't want to let the cat out of the bag early, but it's an incredible resource.
All right. Well, with that, I think, Dr. Kran, would you say it's a good time for us to transition to where we actually show Logos on the screen for our viewers?
Certainly.
All right, here it goes. 3, 2. Well, I did it a little too quick there, but you get the idea. All right, Logos. Number 9 is on the screen. And this screen is going to be a little bit smaller. This is going to kind of be the size you're going to see it at. But later on, when we get into stuff, it's actually going to get bigger. Now, part of the, my little headers and footers that I have on the screen does cut off some of the interface, so you're not seeing everything. For example, let me show you real quick here. And this is probably going to be pretty important. I might have to do it a few times. Up here is where we're going to click on stuff. And then down here, there's some stuff too. See that? All right, so you get the basic idea. But what we're going to do is I'm going to be controlling it here. And right now we're in what's called dark mode. Mm-hmm. Right? And you guys know what dark mode is. It's how it looks on the screen, which is a brand new feature. I'm going to imitate Dr. Kran. Maybe one day I can imitate him by actually finishing the Talbot degree we started together. And I'm going to imitate what he does on here and show you. And this will be a very interesting thing. So, Dr. Kran, the floor is yours. I will do whatever you want right now, my friend on the screen.
Well, why don't you open a Bible up? Because that's where it all begins, right? With the Word.
It's getting bossy already. Why don't you open a Bible up? Oh, all right. I just opened a Bible up. Now, I did it a little cheat way. I clicked on today's reading. But that's actually a cool thing that Logos also enables you to do. Has a sort of a daily devotional reading. So, okay, I'm going to focus the camera a little bit more on you, if that's okay. And I'm going to kind of be off to the side here. And I'm going to be listening to what you have to say. I'm going to zoom in on you and change the focus here in a second. Okay. But all right, I got the Bible up, my friend.
Now, let's say you'd like that Bible, in fact, several, to be available in a folder just for you because you've got your favorite versions and you just want to go to them. So you could take that Bible there and drag it to that upper section where you have the little symbols past the tools. Okay. Go up there. Pull that up there. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's really nice. Drop it right there.
What, in this one?
You could drop it right there. That's fine.
Okay, right in here. Okay, I just dropped it in there.
So
let me real quick. I'm going to take this down so people can see.
Okay.
Because I'm worried they're not going to be able to see it. So, okay, go ahead.
So now, but you want more. You have your favorite versions, okay, that you just really like having available. So now you're going to go ahead and click on that. Now you're working with a Mac, so I'm gonna have to do a little, what translation I can do, or you will.
Right.
You're gonna go ahead and you're gonna click on that Bible, but you're gonna do what's the equivalent of a right mouse click on that little Bible there.
Let me do one thing real quick. Hold on. Well, okay, never mind. See, I've got it. I shouldn't have brought it up that way. Okay, I click on this right now, right mouse click.
There you go. Now, you see that little section called folder?
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah. You type something in there.
Okay.
Type something. Call it, whatever you want to call it. Bibles, favorite Bibles, whatever's gonna jog with your memory here.
All right. So, this is going to be Bibles, you said?
Yeah, go ahead,
All right. Let's call it ammo.
Okay, ammo. All right. Okay, so now if you just get past that, you just click anywhere else. Okay, now you've got that folder there called ammo. Now if you want to throw another Bible in there, open up another Bible.
Okay, I'm going to open up the NASB here. I got the New American Standard. I'm opening it up here, Jeff Kran.
Okay, so now you're going to drag that up where you drag the other Bible.
Okay, I'm going to drag this also. So I'm taking this and I'm dragging it right under ammo.
You can't just plant it under ammo. Just drag it up there.
Oh, up here. Okay.
We're going to put it up there. Okay, you're going to do the same mouse click that you did before.
Okay.
Open that up. Now type in ammo.
Oh, so it brings it both together.
That's what it does. See, now your ammo folder, if you click on that, has both of those Bibles.
Nice. So I could do that with commentaries, systematic theologies. I could do that with everything.
That's right. You could do that, and see what that does is you don't get cluttered with all those icons. Now you have folders, and they look like the docs and the guides and the tools.
Yeah. We don't want to be like Catholics, get cluttered with all those icons. That's what you meant, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Okay, so now what? Now, so I'm on Logos. So notice also, everyone, I might have to do some other. I want everyone to see on the bottom of the screen here. I want to move this back up here. If you look at the bottom of the screen, what do you guys see there? You see a really cool interface that has the Greek. Well, actually, this is in the Hebrew, but I'm used to working more in the Greek. But this has the Hebrew, and so what it does is it actually has you can do all kinds of word studies under there. But I know we're going to get to that later. I just want to point things out to people as we go along. But all right, now what should I do? There, I'm going to make this a little bigger, by the way.
Okay. Now it depends, but let's say, I used to think of the sermon builder just as something that pastors who are regularly preaching use, but they've set it up so that you can actually use that if you were saying leading a group Bible study. So you would have to go to your tools, which now has gotten bigger. There are more tools available.
All right, hold on. I'm going to go to my tools here in just a second.
Okay.
But first, I'm going to go to you being the superstar that you are. So now they really get Jeff. Now they really get Dr. Kran in the camera there. Okay. Oh yeah, bro. Yes, I'm hooking you up, man. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm going in tools now. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have to relegate the code. It is gonna become small because I want to need to put it to the side basically, if it would let me here. And so that way we just have an unfettered screen. It's a little odd. I'm not used to kind of having it that way, but it is what it is. We got to do that to make this happen properly. Okay, I'm going to tools now. Okay, now.
You should have your sermon builder.
Okay, I'm clicking on sermon builder.
Okay. Now, this has changed. Mm-hmm. There are some real positive things about this, but there are some workarounds that you have to be aware of. Because I'm a PowerPoint man, and just transferring it to PowerPoint is not going to get you what you want. But I can take you through the beginning of this. The advantage of this is now when you open Sermon Manager, if you're leading like a group Bible study, you're going to be able to see a complete calendar of those lessons, which is really going to be neat. So it allows you to keep track of anything that you're doing that you have to prepare that you're going to deliver. All right.
Okay.
Now, your headings are what make the slides. So anything you type in that heading is going to become the title of the slide. So your first slide becomes your heading. And so you can change between normal text, which allows you to have something on that slide that isn't the heading, and the heading, which creates the new slide.
Okay, so should I try to mess around with that, or
mess around with it.
Okay,
take it for a test drive.
So
here.
what should I do here? I type something in here, or
type something in there.
My first Bible study. Okay.
Okay. Now, when you hit that, it's automatically going to become a slide.
Oh, I should have made that the sermon, huh? Oh, I see. Oh, that's pretty cool. Can I change the title? Okay.
You sure can. Just click in there, and now your sermon title is there. Okay.
Okay, that's my first Bible study, and this is my first slide. Okay.
Right.
Okay. These are all going to become PowerPoint slides.
But
they're gonna Transformer more than meets the eye, right?
They are. I don't do that. There's another trick you can do with that, but it's a little more complicated.
Okay.
But what that does is you can do your study right in there. Now, your first slide, you're going to go ahead and stick a Bible verse in there. So can you go back to your American Standard Bible there?
Why, yes, I can, Dr. Kran.
Okay, so if you go ahead and you highlight some verses there.
All right, let's see. Here's a good one right here. Yeah, here's a good one. God asked Cain. The Lord said to Cain, "Why are you angry? Why is your countenance fallen?" Okay.
Go ahead and hit that copy.
Okay, I hit that copy. Is that a new dance? I hit that copy.
There you go. Now go back to your Bible study there.
All right, my first Bible study. Okay.
And then you're going to paste that in.
Oh, I'm going to paste it in. If I could just... I must have done something wrong because I'm not able to paste it in. So I would just give me a second here, and I am going to paste it in. Well, hold on. What am I doing wrong? I know how to do this, I promise.
Okay.
I'm showing, so I hit copy, right? That's all I need to hit, right? And it should do it. And so here I am in the slide. Do I click on the slide?
No, you don't need to click on the slide. See, that's your normal text. And the minute you go to paste it, there you go.
Okay.
Now, what that tells you, see that blue stuff there? Mm-hmm. That will always take you back to that exact verse. So it's linked.
Right.
But then you say to yourself, man, that's one verse and it just gave me 3 slides. That's a little bit of waste there. Go over to the slide and click on it.
Let me make this a little bit bigger for everybody.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Go over to the slide and click on it because you want the material. No, over to the slide.
Over here?
No, down where Kane is. You're gonna delete. It won't get rid of the text, but it will get rid of the slides.
Oh, so it stays on the first slide.
That's
instead
right.
Of being its own slide. Okay. And so this comes in handy when you eventually...
When you're going to transfer it, okay? Because you may not want a Bible verse on each slide, especially if you have a long passage.
Like, let's say you're a prosperity gospel preacher, you don't really want a lot of Bible verses on your slides. For example, right?
Just the ones that are going to get you what you want to say, right?
Right. Okay, gotcha.
Now, you can do something else here. Let's say you don't like the way that looks, and I really don't. I don't like the version and the chapter up there because, I don't want them reading all of chapter 4. So there's another trick you can do here. Logos has a copy mechanism built into it. Control-Alt-B.
Control... Oh, I guess that would probably be...
Got to hit them all at the same time.
I'm not sure if I'm doing that. Yeah, but I'm not sure of the Mac way to do it.
I'm not sure the Mac way.
Someone help me. What's the... I thought it would be Control-Command-B?
It probably...
But
maybe not.
I must be doing. I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah.
All right. So, because you're talking about what's it supposed to do? Because you're talking about.
It'll bring up the copy verse window. Have you ever worked with that?
Oh yeah. Oh well. Okay. So I know how to do it through this way.
Okay.
So I click on Tools.
Okay.
And then I go down a little bit here.
Okay.
And then I click on Copy Bible Verses.
Yeah, that'll work too.
So now I've got Copy Bible Verses up, you see. So that's the way I know how to do it.
If you put a verse in there, it'll let you format it the way you want to, and then you just hit paste on the slide.
And so to show everybody, so now it's on the side there of the screen over here is where it says.
And if you were to hit copy and go into the slide, it'll give it to you that way.
All right, I can. Isn't there a way to kind of make this more equal? I thought there was a way where it kind of.
You can go in and you can change your definitions. You have it in simple paragraphs. Click on simple paragraphs.
All right.
And you can create a style.
I be creating those styles all the time, bro.
And so you just create a style that.
In fact, look! I already have one up here. You see what it's called?
Yeah, there you go.
It's called the vocab style. I really have one, bro.
There you go.
Sorry about that. Okay, so I got the vocab style, and I
you just do that, and then if you put that in, it will do it the way you want it to do it.
Okay,
and it will still be linked. See now, if you see the blue, that blue is still linked to the verse.
Okay, cool.
So if you do that, you get to see the verse. If you click on it, your Bible will automatically go to the verse.
That's pretty cool.
So you've got that capacity.
That's pretty awesome. So do you use this on a regular basis, Jeff?
I've just begun to use it more and more, and I've learned how to paste that material directly into PowerPoint rather than exporting it. There is a little work that Logos could do to make that a little more fluid and a little bit more like PowerPoint so that you have a choice of types of slides. Mm-hmm. Like you have a title slide, you have a body slide,
electric slide.
Yep. Gotcha. And so there's some work that could be done there, but if you highlight that first slide and the verse, you can go into PowerPoint and just paste it in, and then move the text around.
So you want me to do this or what?
And if you had PowerPoint, you could go ahead copy that right into PowerPoint in the outline.
How would I have PowerPoint?
Do you?
Yeah.
Open up PowerPoint, and let's say you're just not pleased with that.
Yeah, let me change from the vocab style because I don't think I fixed my parameters on it from last time.
Okay.
And so I don't think it's quite right. I'm going to just go to quotation.
Okay, go
here,
to quote.
and I'll hit copy.
You're going to copy, and you're going to put that in there.
I'll do it in here.
You know?
And I'll change it.
There you are. Okay. So if PowerPoint's open, there's a workaround. Okay.
PowerPoint's open. Let's open up a blank presentation. Here it is, my friend.
Okay. Now, you should have view. So click on view in PowerPoint. Go to view.
All right.
Go to outline view.
All right.
And if you paste in there, it'll give you the chance to... okay, so now you can go ahead and you can change where that appears on your slide. If you have like a title slide, you just move the title around and then move the body around in the slide. You can do that.
For free, a PowerPoint tutorial as well.
There you go.
All right. Yeah, no, that's cool. So you can integrate it with PowerPoint.
You can integrate it better with PowerPoint, and there are ways that you can make it look the way you want rather than just exporting it. Now, let's say you're doing a weekly Bible study, and Vocab's first Bible study isn't really his first. Okay? His first Bible study is something he's going to be doing You can click that little template, and then it saves it as a template, and then you can just fill in new material.
Oh, okay, excellent.
So that's available to you
here,
as a template.
Okay. All right, cool.
And then each week, you can kind of pick up where you left off.
All right. It's pretty cool. You know, you can make it as part of a sermon series. You can show what topics it has, show what passages you use, a short description, private notes, where you did it. And what this allows you to do is you can go through and kind of search your own sermons. You create this own database of your own material, and then you can integrate your own material together because it's all in one place. If you've properly tagged it, you can be like, have I preached on the topic of love before? I thought I did. Well, look at this. Or you may have a small section, and if you've got it properly labeled, you can incorporate some of that into something that you're doing. You know, it's pretty cool.
You don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Right.
Also, if you put a date in there, I'll show you what Sermon Manager will do for you. Because Sermon Manager...
You say a date?
Go to the occasion and stick a date in there.
I need to stick a date in there. I'm single. I haven't had one of those in a long time, Jeff Kran, but this is okay. We're going to do it right now. Okay.
So you can type it in, or you can hit the little calendar picture there. Calendar. Check that out.
All right. Now.
See, now you get a calendar for the month, and you could just go ahead and click on that day. See, and it puts it right in there for you.
Okay, and the venue is Temple of Dr. Kran. All right.
Now, if you go ahead and you allow that to save, then you can go into Sermon Manager, and I can show you some cool things you can do there. Also, look at that little in progress, because people are going to wonder what's in progress. That changes automatically based on the date. So when you open up a new sermon, it starts with idea, which it did. When you start typing stuff in, it's in progress. And then when that date comes, it marks it as having been preached. So you don't have to wonder. I
am preaching the sermon right now, bro. It's in, right? Is that what it's saying? Because it's a day's date, right?
Yeah. It will mark it as having been done, so that when you go back later with Sermon Manager, and I'll show that.
All right, I'm going to preach a sermon right now. Hold on, real quick here.
Okay. You go for it.
We got to preach a sermon. All right, turn in your Bibles there to Genesis chapter 4, verse 6, if you could. And you see, we got the Lord said to Canaan, what did he say? What did he say to Canaan? Here's a question that he asked. He said, why are you angry and why is your face fallen? And so we look at this, and the Lord we see is concerned with Cain's face. And he's saying, pick up your face, it's fallen. And so this verse is one of the reasons why we know the Bible is for plastic surgery and lifts, is because your face is fallen. The Lord doesn't like that. And so it makes him angry as well. And it makes you angry because you're ugly. And so everyone, you need to go get your face tucked and nipped and all that kind of stuff. And that's what this verse is saying.
Okay, now that was eisegesis, but Vocab can do exegesis on that verse later on.
All right, so there's my first thing. Okay, now what?
Okay, so open Sermon Manager.
Sermon Manager.
Go back up to your tools, where Sermon Manager lives. right up there. You got docs, guides, and tools.
Okay.
Okay, so you got something called Sermon Manager.
Okay.
There you now. First of all, notice this: Vocab is anything Vocab's done in Logos that he saved in Sermon is up there already. So his database is searchable, and it's already up there. And you did a triune God stamp of approval on Jesus, and you must have done that right around May 8th.
Wait, how did that get in there?
Aha, because Sermon Manager goes in and catalogs any messages in the past that you've done that it recognizes as a sermon. So I had several pop up when I did this that I didn't even know were there. Whoa. So you are cataloged there.
I messed up on my date. I preached this 6 days. Oh, no. Oh, that's the week of, and then it tells you the exact date.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Wow. Okay. I had a couple people asking, what are we doing? Because I think a couple people came in late. So let's kind of do what's called a reset here. So now our screen's all messed up. Whatever. So I brought in my buddy that I met at Talbot who lives in the valley with me. Jeff Kran, who recently just earned his doctorate, and that's why I call him Dr. Jeff Kran. I know some things on Logos. I'm playing the role of neophyte, but what's interesting is the things I know, a lot of it is nothing that Jeff's talking about. So what my point is that, even though I'm playing the role of neophyte, I am learning because a lot of the stuff Jeff knows are not the things that I know. I have been using Logos since they called it Libronics. I don't know what version that is, but when it first came out, I had to get a CD, I guess it was a CD-ROM.
Oh, yeah.
And I had to load it into the computer when they had CD, cartridge loaders, and it took forever. It took all day. I mean, it could take a long time is the point. And they would mail them to you later on, buy them, whatever. And it went from Libronics to Logos, and now it's at such an amazing level, and everything is accessible through the cloud. And so the wild thing is, though, they make updates, and there's so much more to learn, and it's such a powerful tool. It's really just to do the kind of stuff. If you're doing apologetics, we're talking about sermons and Bible studies, but Jeff does apologetics. He does Bible studies. He does similar kinds of things to what I do. He does live streams. And so it's really all you need. And that's why we're glad Logos has just dropped Logos 9. This is brand new. And also, what's cool is if you use logos.com/partner/vocab Malone and you use vocab Malone 8 as the code, you get 15% off any base package with 5 free books. So that's what we're doing. We are trying to show you how to use tools for Bible study. And this literally could be like an all-day seminar. There's so much here, but we're just kind of giving you cursory about some of this stuff because this is an amazing, amazing product. We are blessed to live in this time. So I'm switching back over, Jeff, and listening to whatever you want me to do next.
So that's catalog. Now, you're also in a position now where you can, if you're doing something weekly, you can see a calendar of what you've done and what you have coming up.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I heard about this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like essentially, instead of having to create your calendars through Excel, which a lot of people do, you can actually do it in Logos and integrate everything together.
That's right.
All right, so do you want to do that now? Which you want to, or do you want to do a different? Want to show them something else? It is cool, man.
You go ahead and do that now if you want to.
All right,
I've only seen one up there, but you should be able to now. Because you're a Mac, it looks a little different to me.
I am a Mac.
So,
all right.
Yeah, a CPM would like me to do that too, and maybe someday I'll run both. But I just was fighting that for a lot of years.
I got you. That's right. One day you can be a Mac daddy. All right. Now
it's in the manager.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm looking for what would be the calendar. Look at that little blocky thing there next to all. That's like really computer descriptive, right? How nerdy.
Oh, blocky okay, I got you.
Not there, although you could do a search there.
Oh, this. Right.
Okay. Rotational calendar. Go for that. Oh,
well,
check that out.
Sorry. This is radio calendar. That's weird. That's why would he be?
Now, if you were into seasonal stuff, that would show up on there.
Oh.
See, so you'd see all your planned messages or given messages. Right. Not as necessarily a big deal for you, but let's say you were planning your broadcast topics, which I'm working on getting better at. Wow. You could literally plan those, and they would show up there, so you could see where you're headed.
That's pretty cool. That's good. That's excellent. I like the way this looks too. This is like aesthetically appealing. You know, it's like, well, I am playing.
Well, if you go over to calendars and click it, you have options. Oh, sorry.
What is this? Craig Blomberg's birthday?
Yeah.
Or is this his calendar?
This is his calendar. You see, you have calendars built in that.
Wait, what's Craig Blomberg up to? How can I tell? Look at this. Craig Blomberg is shopping for masks. Wow. I'm just kidding. He doesn't really say that. That's cool, though. Wow, Craig Blomberg is wait, this one's a little odd. Cornelius Van Til, he's dead. What's he going to be doing? What is he up to?
I don't know. Those are the ones you have in there, and I have to say I don't have those.
Okay.
So I'm not. You've got some different calendars there than I do.
Van Til, sing some more. Sing some. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now what? Oh, for the holidays in
right,
there?
The holidays, in case you were a pastor and you had a preaching calendar. And see where those dark lines are? Those are messages? What in the world? You did something for Columbus Day or something that I don't know about?
Oh, no, that's a holiday.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right.
I went to that one because, you know, it's controversial, but it's kind of like when Italians celebrate Italian Heritage Day. So that's why I went over there, because it's kind of our one day, basically.
I think there are other holidays you can have in there, but
there's
there you
Reformation Day. Reformation Day right there.
There you go.
All right. Okay, cool. There's my there's my birthday.
There's your birthday. Well, wait a minute. That's not Mark, though.
Huh?
That's not a U.S. holiday yet, bro.
Oh, yeah, and it's not a U.S. holiday. Yeah, good point. Okay, sorry, I got carried away in the calendar. Okay, now what?
So you can get out of that, but that lets you see that, you know, there's some options there. Now, some of those you may not use, but you have now a database.
Okay.
And so that's really cool. What if you wanted to stick media in there? Have you ever wanted to give a message and you had a picture in there?
Mm-hmm.
Go into Tools.
All right, I'm in Tools.
Go to Media.
All right. Fake news. Oh, that different kind of media. Okay,
Different kind of media.
All right, I'm here.
All right. Now, it gives you different slide designs. Ooh. So you got some options there.
Hold on. I want to make sure everyone can see this. I'm not sure if they're... I feel like they're not able to look at what we're looking at right now.
Okay, see if you can get that up there.
Okay, there we go. Boom. Wait, now just... Okay, there we go. Hey!
Okay, there's your media. But see, before, you only had the media that came with, you know, the program. But you got new options now. See, there you go. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that quote by Spurgeon, and I like the music behind it. That I didn't even know that was there. See that?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's cool. But you see, you have a new option here.
So I could put that in a sermon, and
you could just stick that right in a sermon, and then when you export it. Yeah. Now, I don't know how to do that the other way with PowerPoint because I haven't played with that yet. But here's the thing you need to know about media, okay, that you didn't exist before. You can upload your own media for the slides. Ooh. So go over to Upload Media, and if there's anything you want there, you click on it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That's cool. No, I got pictures of my kids. I don't want.
Don't do that then. But here's the thing: if you had media, you could upload that media, and guess what? It becomes part of the message and becomes part of the Logos, media library.
Yeah.
So that's now part of your library. That's available anytime you want to use it.
That's pretty cool, man.
Okay. So you can do that.
How do I get out of the...
Well, okay, well...
okay.
There you go.
Okay. Whoa.
You got all sorts of stuff, every infographic, everything. You're doing a message on the Ark of the Covenant. There's the Ark of the Covenant. You just pop that right in the slide in the Sunday school lesson. It's all there for you.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I just put music while I browse this from Indiana Jones.
But look at how much material is sitting in there.
That's a lot of material sitting in there. Whoa, dude, what the is that? So I can use all this stuff.
All that stuff is available, including now the video clips.
That's cool.
Like you did. See, before you could it was sort of like Brooklyn. Forget about it.
Oh, is that right? Yes.
But not anymore. That's all available.
Man, that's pretty epic. Whoa. Okay, and so, wow, this is I haven't seen all of this stuff. This is crazy.
Oh yeah, it's really cool what they've added the value of you being able. Now before some of that stuff was there, but it was hard to access.
Yeah.
But see, now it's real easy to dump into a slide because you go in media, you hit copy, you go into your slide.
How do I? Can I do it right now?
Yeah, go. Yeah.
Wait, look, I can also send it to my first Bible study. You see that?
Yeah, right
thing?
there. So.
Or send it to PowerPoint.
Yep.
Let's send it to PowerPoint right now. Boom. Hold on, let me try that again. Boom. Oh, let me see if it's gonna. It may not allow it because it's like the first time it's saying or something like that. Oh wait. Well, I don't know if it's in there or not. I might have not done it right.
I might have sent the whole sermon.
That's cool though. I see how it works. Okay, so all right, so this is good for your presentations, your PowerPoints, your slides, and you can put it anywhere now.
Yep.
Man, this is really cool. How did I get that? Okay, so I can save it on my. I can print it out.
You can print it out. You could save it to a separate file.
Ooh, look at that! It became its own slide now.
It becomes its own slide. Now you just have to be aware there is no way to embed it in the body of a slide like you can with PowerPoint.
Yeah.
So you might have to bring all that into PowerPoint and then go ahead and do that tweaking in PowerPoint, but it's still there.
Twerking in PowerPoint. Okay. Now what?
Let me think.
Well, while you're thinking, let me show people some stuff here.
Go for it.
All right, so guys, you've seen a little bit of here about the home screen here. Let me fix some of this here. Hold on just a second. Yeah, you think of what you want to show them next year. So again, what we're doing is this is Logos 9. This is something that Jeff and I don't swear, but if we did, we would swear by Logos 9. Actually, I might have to ask Marlene. Maybe Jeff does. Who knows? But the thing is that we were trying to show you today a little bit about this because 9 just dropped. So look, if you've not got biblical software before, if you don't have anything like this, if you're just using online stuff like the free cheap stuff, all that, it's kind of like today's the day. Now's the time because they just started a new thing. So you're not playing. You're like starting with everybody else. Everyone else is right now learning how to use 9. It's got some major updates, so you're learning it along with people. There's an excitement here. They've done some stuff in the way they've presented this they've never done before. It's something that you'll see me using during live streams, and you could follow along with live streams with me as well. And it's something that if you look here over here on the left side of your screen, see it's right there in the pink, that if you use that code, logos.com, that's their website, /partner/Vocab Malone, use that code, you get 15% off Logos as well as 5 books for free. You really can't beat it. And so, this is an epic thing, and it's really the best Bible software around. There's just really nothing like it. And they're always doing great deals. They do a free book of the month. So like right now, you can download Logos for free. Let's say you don't have anything right now. You don't want to use a partner code. Yeah, you can kind of get an empty shell of it, right? Isn't that how it works? You see people, they'll kind of. I've seen people where they'll get like one free thing, or maybe they do it on the app. But you can kind of start off small, is my point. And they have really good customer service. So I've called them and I've chatted and hit them up before as well. And they have great customer service. So it's easy to kind of, because there's a little bit of learning curve. But once you get in it, for whatever you're using, you'll find it really to be an invaluable tool. For personal Bible study as well. Why not invest in Bible study? And look, the way things are changing in life, people are on computers more. We're at the house, but at the same time, we can't always buy books and have the physical space. A library where everything's together instead of, some stuff's on your Kindle, you have some stuff on PDF, you have some stuff on Word document, those kind of digital resources. By the way, Logos, I think they can actually utilize your digital resources. Like I know a PDF and Kindle, they can integrate it into it. But it's really awesome to have it all together. And so this is what I do. So this is probably where I spend the most time, is right here. This is the kind of the little library thing, and it's really cool to search. So it depends what level you have, as far as like what books you have access to. But check this out. So here I am. I'm in the library. Okay, I don't have to be quiet in this library. And I'm going to speak on Ecclesiastes, right? So I'm going to just begin typing that in there, and I'm going to see what are the commentaries that have come with the program I have. Everyone has a different level. I have more than a person starting out probably. And I look and I see all my Ecclesiastes resources. So sometimes things are tagged Ecclesiastes. They're a little bit different. Like here's a book, a really good book by Tripper Longman. He talks about how to read the Bible as literature, because it is literature. And that's very helpful. And so that would also work with Ecclesiastes because it's wisdom literature. I think it's the idea there. And so what it is, though, you go up here, you look, and there's a number of commentaries. And now let's open up one. We're going to open up a commentary here, and this is really cool. So we're going to be in Ephesians 6 this Wednesday, actually. And so I'm in the commentary right now, okay? Now, let me make this bigger. I know that it's smaller for you guys. It's hard because there's a lot going on the screen and all that, but I'll make it a little bit bigger for you guys. Okay, so there it's bigger now. And so this is the commentary right here. I mean, how cool. It goes right to it, right? And it has the text. This is the New American Commentary. And then the commentary itself is after that. See, it starts right here. But look at the way everything's so beautifully integrated. So let's say I want to look, okay, what's he commenting on right here, right? Where he says, the teacher gives a series of reasons for not falling into the trap of making the pursuit of wealth life's goal. So I go over this, and it shows me the section of text that we're in. Do you see how it's integrated? And I get, oh, yeah, it's right there. Okay, let me make sure. You know what? I actually want to look at it. So I click on it. Then it goes into my ESV and brings it up right there. Boom, 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 boom. And let's say I'm like, I want to see what it means by satisfied. I'm not going to do the fact book right now. That's a main new thing right now. I want to see what it means here in the, hey, where'd my ESV go? Oh, yeah, it's right here. My bad. I want to see what they mean by satisfied in the Hebrew. And so what I do is, I got it clicked on up here, so now I go to the bottom where it gives me the language tools, and I see satisfied in Hebrew, the lemma, you can see the lemma, you know what I'm saying, which is essentially like basically the root, yisba, right? And then there's the Strong's number. Okay, say now, and then there's kind of a basic definition. Now I'm going to click on this, the Strong's number, and watch what it's going to do here. It brings it up here. Strong's, but that's a basic lexicon. It's Strong's, right? But it connects it to my other resources. It shows me where to find it in the Theological Word Book of the Old Testament as well. So how epic is that? Again, let me make this bigger. I know everything gets smaller every time I go. Watch this. So watch how fast you can do stuff. Now, let's go to the Theological Word Book of the Old Testament. Now, notice this lexicon entry for satisfied that is based in what we're looking at the Proverbs. It is going to be bigger. Where to go? Where did it go? Where'd my... I'm having trouble. There it is. Okay, I found it. So now we're in the Theological Word Book of the Old Testament. Now notice how much more extensive it is, of course, than what you had in Strong. See, this is it. And this is going to give you derivatives of it as well. But this is massively helpful. This is one of the most amazing things is the way they bring all the lexical resources together. I mean, look at this. And now, watch. I'm gonna show something here. I'm gonna search this Hebrew word. Watch what happens when I start looking for it. So now, just with a click of a button, I open up all these resources for this one Hebrew word that is in Ecclesiastes that gets translated as satisfied. And I can click on any of them and learn more about it. See, look, here's the abridged Brown Driver Briggs. I could click on that and find out what that lexicon. So this is not one lexicon now. I could go on the New Strong's Dictionary, very basic, kind of similar, what we already looked at there. Do you see all these? These are all different resources to look at. It's almost unbelievable. The NASB dictionary, basic. There is a grip here, okay? And then you can kind of get fancier. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna show you something else. That same Hebrew word. Watch what else I can do. So that was hold on. Let me I'm trying to show something real quick here. Hold on. Look up copy, visual copy, highlight, take a note. Where's that okay, I did that. Oh man. And see, you can limit you can also limit resources you want to look at, so you can check off like I only want to look at this and this, you know what I'm saying? And that you kind of like favor those basically and how you set it up. And then parallel resources. Oh man, it's kind of epic. And you can copy it and look for it in other places as well. Well, I'm doing a quick run through, but this is just absolutely amazing. Obviously, the more resources you have, the more you can do. But this does give you, I think, a good view of the kinds of things you can do. And notice that was just from going from my, from where I was prior, which is my commentary. And then I went to the biblical text. And let me show you here. So in Satisfied again, I want to show you one of the other things you can do. Man, I'm having trouble bringing this up because I forgot. There's a thing I forgot how to do. So I might hand it back over to Jeff here in a second because I'm looking for something that I can't find. It's where you get to see other ways to look at the word. But
senses?
Yeah, and stuff like that. But I lost track of how to do that. I'm
gonna copy the Hebrew word.
Oh, so you, Jeff.
I'm gonna copy the Hebrew word.
Okay. So I'm gonna copy it. Where did I go? Oh, well, okay. So I copy the Hebrew word. Copy. Okay.
Okay. Now you're gonna go up into your search bar. See the magnifying glass?
Yeah.
No. Hit on the actual magnifying glass because now all your searches are integrated.
Okay, and I'll hit enter on that. Oh, so what's doing now there? That's super cool. What Jeff just had me do is he had me search for the term, the Hebrew term itself. So not just the English, not the way it's translated, not the way it's translated, because notice satisfied can be translated here. It's plenty. It's a different, depends how it's utilized. All the places in Scripture where that specific Hebrew word appears in some form of it. That's pretty epic. And it's pretty easy. Also, the way you can do it, how kind of easy and seamless it is just amazing. You can see how you could get really whoa. And let's go back to the commentary. I wanted to show him a few other things. I'm gonna hand it back over to Jeff. I just get excited. I'm just showing the way the commentary is integrated with other resources, so it's really helpful. So here's a footnote. So instead of you're like, all the footnotes at the bottom, well, they're right here, and you just scroll over them. And these little notes are right there. So there's footnote 127. There's footnote 128. And if you want to see more extensive entry of it, you actually click on it, and it gives you the full entry. And you can copy all this stuff and integrate it into, let's say you're doing a paper. You can copy the footnote with super ease. All this stuff you copy right there into the paper you're doing with so much ease. There's kind of more technical things and then more basic things as well. We notice a lot of footnotes have to do with kind of language aspects of it. And so I'm just trying to show people the way these things are integrated. You can really do deep Bible study, I think, as you can see. And so that's just, it's pretty epic. Okay, so Jeff, what else do we need to show people here? I'm trying to look. There's so much. I get excited when I start looking at this.
Go into your tools.
All right,
Now I use this all the time. This is very good if you have apologetics related resources. Okay. And you're dealing with a certain verse that, your friends, the Black Hebrew Israelites, use all the time.
Oh.
And you want to pull up everything. So you're going to go into your tools.
Okay.
And you're going to scroll down to Cite By. It should be there.
What was it? What are you saying? I'm going to cited by. Okay, there.
Click that in.
All right.
Okay, Dr. Singer's been really doing a number on Isaiah 53, so you plug in cite by Isaiah 53.
Oh, it's over here. Let me drag it into the main.
Okay, drag it into the main thing there.
So you want to do Isaiah 53?
Do Isaiah 53. Okay, now what this is going to pull up is everything, including ancient literature.
So like, all right, awesome. I'm constantly making it bigger on the screen here so everyone can see.
Okay, so you're going to have your Bibles, but you're going to have more than that. So if you have a resource like Dr. Brown's Unabridged Answering Jewish Objections, any place that he mentions in those objections, Isaiah 53, it's going to come up automatically.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
So
I actually do have that as well. That's awesome.
So that will appear
series.
in your list.
Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of look, and I just scroll down.
You scroll down. Now your Bibles are going to appear first.
Okay.
You're also going to have your lexicons appear.
Okay.
Okay.
Make sure everyone can see this.
But what you want to see with is it even organizes your stuff by type of source. So you have a section for commentaries, a section for scripture, a section for all resources.
Yes. Let me make it a little smaller. Yeah, but
so that they can see that it even organizes its finds for you.
It shows you within your library the different things that you have immediate access to. And so where we'll bring it up. That's cool. So your open resources and then all resources. Oh, this is cool. New Testament use of Isaiah 53:12.
Yep.
And the teaching of Jesus, New Bible Dictionary, it looks like that is. More. Oh, man, obviously there's a lot here. I thought I just saw somewhere Jewish Objections book. Where did it go?
It should appear.
I thought I saw it somewhere. There it is, Entering Jewish Objections.
And
let's click on it. So now I'm going to go into Entering Jewish Objections. And now he's got that, so it integrates it right there. So it's like you're studying a certain passage, you want to find all the places it's cited in everything you've got.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, that's epic. And look, there it is. I mean, there's an entry right there. Boom! Wow. Wow. All right, now I'm looking at the time here, Jeff. We wanted to go an hour and a half. And we told people we would take questions. So let's switch over and let's see if there's some questions. While I'm doing that, I don't know if you got some other stuff you want to kind of more mention. We may not show everyone everything. But what other kind of stuff might you want to mention, my friend Jeff Kran?
Well, this is a matter of taste, but I like to trace Hebrew concepts back through the Septuagint. So I like to see how a Hebrew concept is used and then follow it through into the New Testament.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now one of the ways you can do that that's really nice is you can have parallel texts connected to a certain Bible. So if you have your Bible open,
mm-hmm.
and that window's open, there's a little icon you can click, and you can decide what texts you want to be linked to that Bible as far as other Bibles. So you can have your Greek linked, you can have your Septuagint linked. So you can create your own what's called a polyglot, which is the Bible in different languages side by side. And any word you click in the English will be clicked in the Greek and Hebrew simultaneously.
That's cool, man. So how long you been using Logos, Jeff?
Since it was Libronics.
Oh, so really like the same amount of time. Do you have it? When was that?
Oh, man, I'm trying to think when I first got it. And that goes back so many years. But, and it was not as good as this. I mean, this is incredible, the way it links different parts of your library together.
Yeah, it is.
The other thing is any book is now a devotional book. That wasn't true before.
Oh, you're saying you can make a reading plan for any book.
That's right.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
you can make a reading plan for any book you have now, which is really cool. Yeah, you're definitely right about that. And so, like, let's say you're like, man, I can't get through this. How do I do it? You can basically make a manageable way where you read it a little bit per each day. And the reading interface is really helpful on the app as well. I mean, we haven't even talked about the app, but the app is great. The app is really good.
Also now, if you have your Bible study on your Logos, you can have it on your app. So your preaching notes or Bible study notes can be sitting on your phone.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. That's a new thing. The app totally integrates now with the desktop.
So it can be sitting on my phone.
It can be sitting on your phone. So if you're doing a Bible study, you don't need to open your computer. You have your phone sitting there, and there's the slides and the notes. And you just teach right from your phone.
Pretty epic. All right. That's all pretty epic, man. All right, so what do you perceive? When you do your live streams, does Logos kind of show up much, Jeff?
It doesn't as much because of what I'm using encoding wise, but I want to do more of that. In other words, you've got a pretty nice monitor here. If I do that, I'm going to run out of monitor before I.
All right. Well, with that, let's see. Do we have any questions? Let's see if we have any questions from the audience about Logos at all. We would like to take those now. I'll put them on the screen. And let's see. You have the expert here. And look, some of you are like, well, I don't know. This is not. Look, check this out. Sometimes what happens is you're exposed to a resource first. And it may take a while for you to adjust to the idea. And then you come across, a new situation in life and you're like, you know what? I remember that Bible software they were talking about. What was that called? And so sometimes it's like that. Some of you need this, though, right now. And really, if you have the ability to do it, get it now while they just dropped 9. You got the discount code right there. And, tell them Jeff sent you, too. Let's try to get Jeff in good with Logos. You know what I mean? Say, Jeff, let's get Jeff in good with Logos. And Logos is an awesome company. They've partnered recently with YouTubers and worship folks and kind of, what they call influencers or whatever. And they've really done some innovative stuff. So they've just shown themselves to be faithful, innovative, just a company of excellence in every way. And, this was required for us to go to seminary. We had to have one of the Logos packages to be in seminary. Now, a lot of students didn't already have it. I was blessed. A mentor of mine had already given me this base edition. Now, I did have to upgrade, but that's the other cool thing. If you do go to seminary, a lot of times they'll give you a discount code where it's a little bit less, and it's a constant thing that you're utilizing, Now, go ahead, bro.
I just saw a funny comment. It caught my eye.
Yeah. Donate one to the Hebrews Lights.
Yeah, I was like.
Is that?
And it does not come with a Lashwan Kodesh version.
Yeah, Lashwan Kodesh version. Can you recommend a best version for private study, please? So let's want to look at the versions that we got of Logos. You know what I'm saying?
Check out the packages there.
Yeah. Let's see. So let's look up. Let's see if we can find the base packages. What version do you have again? You have right below gold, right?
No, I'm bronze.
You're bronze? Okay. Logos, Bible. Let's see what the packages are. I wonder if I bring up my code, will it let people? Hold on, we're gonna try to do it right now. Yeah. Oh, it does it right here. Oh, we got to show people the screen. Here, I'm gonna answer your question by going to not that screen. Stop it. All right, check. Yeah. All right, here we go. This is cool. Now, here we are. And we're on the Logos website. This is actually using the promo code and everything that you guys have access to. That's right there. And if you look, so boom, Logos Non. If you go here, here's one of you pick 5 free books out of here. Personally, I recommend the Spurgeon book. I'd recommend, they got a lot of, it looks like they have more. Well, that's pretty cool. I recommend John Bunyan. I'd recommend Calvin. Oh, this is cool. I'm getting caught away. So get 5 of those. Now let's actually answer the question. Have they changed? Oh, look, they've changed everyone. It looks like they've changed the discount code. It looks like it needs to be this. I need to fix that. I didn't realize that. It looks like that's what it is now. Okay, that's interesting. Now, check this out. The best one, I would honestly just kind of start in the beginning, unless you really know what you're doing. I would actually get the starter pack. I mean, the thing's only $250, and it's really, really good. Now, honestly, if I was starting out, though, I would not start at the starter pack. But I'm saying if you're kind of like, hey, private Bible study, here's where I am at right now, just start with the starter pack and go from there. Go ahead. You going to say something, brother?
Yeah. Now, if you have a back version, sometimes this happens. Like, I have a back version. You can just do what's called the upgrade.
Yeah, let me upgrade you.
So that is an advantage because you're not starting from scratch. It takes all your resources and then reintegrates them with the new software.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. It'll tell you essentially like a prorated rate. I think they call it dynamic pricing. So if you have an older version of Logos, you're like, oh man, but I got to... No, go on here and find out what it would be. You can find out what it is. You can call them or you put it in here and you can see your particular price because it depends on what you already have. So like, for example, am I logged into my account? If I'm logged into my account, let's see if I want to do I don't want to do an Anglican package. So that's kind of cool too, by the way, though. They have these packages that kind of according to denominational preference. And I think, Anglicans are first because alphabetical. But, oh, hey, look at this.
That is pretty cool.
Jeff, did you know about this?
No, I didn't know about that. That's pretty cool.
They have Messianic Jewish packages now. Whoa, that's cool, man. Oh, well, let's see what the gold is for that. Well, let's see what the silver is. Let's see it tells you your particular price.
Right. Now see the dynamic means
based on what I already have. So
based on what you already have.
So I could get this for $180 right now based on what I have. Do you notice how the price went down because Logos I'm logged into my account right now. It recognizes what I have currently. So my point is if you have something now, then you go on, it'll show you what you got, what you can do currently. And they have payment plans. So look, this is a cool way to do it. $20 a month for awesome Bible study and all these resources. Do you even see, look what's on the screen. 300 plus digital books, including the JPS Tanakh commentary collection, the theological lexicon of the Old Testament, the Babylonian Talmud. I might need to actually get this, bro. Do you see this?
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Oh my goodness.
Now,
hi, Vocab Malone.
Now, let me tell them something else here that's really neat.
Let me tell you something else. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. If you're not by your computer, it doesn't mean you can't use it because you see, you're webbed. So when you log in, you can use all your resources on the web.
Oh, yeah, because everything's in the cloud these days.
Everything's in the cloud. So you have the phone app, which coordinates. You have the cloud app.
Hey, can I do that right now? Can I show them?
Show them. Go.
I actually don't know how. How do I... use on the web. Okay.
Use on the web.
Okay, so this is my Logos on the web. I was actually here recently. I was actually in this chapter when it brings it up again.
Yep.
Whoa. Oh, yeah, I did it on the web. I forgot about that. I don't know what the reason or the occasion was, but I had to do that. I had to do it on the web. So it's got what I had up there already on the web. So what he's saying is if you don't have your stuff, like your laptop right there, you can do it on the web through their website, which is epic. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go. Let me go back though. Where were we now? Okay, in the partnership programs. Oops, wrong one. In the packages. Where are we trying to go? Okay, so to answer your question, I'm so sorry. It's totally my fault. I would start with the starter package. If you are doing more apologetics type stuff, if you're doing deeper stuff, more serious stuff, I would try to start higher with at least the bronze. It's gonna be worth it. It is more. You notice the starter is $294 here. It's 15% off because you got the code here. It's $250. And the bronze, instead of being $630, would be $535. It is a significant price difference, but the stuff you get, and you can look at it. But if you're doing personal Bible study, I would start there. That's what I would recommend.
It might pay to click on that and let them know they really do get a lot of resources because starter sounds like you don't get anything. And it would be fun for them to see that, starter doesn't mean, well, I thought you could just open it up and just show them that.
I think you can. It's just taking a second, I think.
Okay.
You get all the expositor's Bible commentary? Oh, you can add it to it.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Why is it? It's showing my shopping cart.
Yeah, you don't want to go
like
there.
I'm trying to buy it?
Now they know everything you bought.
Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Oh, that was my fault. I was hitting add to cart. I'm so sorry, guys.
There you go.
Okay, can you read that while I read some comments? Deal?
Yeah, sure. The value includes resources over $3,000, 70 digital books, including the Bible Knowledge Commentary, Culture Engagement Bundle, 4,000 questions and answers about the Bible, designed for everyday Christians. If you go down to overview while you're looking at those, just scroll down because you're in control of the scroll, bro. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, call me the priest, bro. I'm in control of the scroll. Sorry.
Okay, so what you're looking at is 11 dictionaries, 7 commentary resources. So I mean that's just in the starter. Step-by-step instructions. You get some stuff like that. 9 sermon and devotional resources, 2 apologetic resources. Yay for apologetics, and that's just in the starter. You get all the maps. You get the passage guide. You get 11 dictionaries, 6 systematic and historical theology resources, 40 reverse interlinears. That's where you got the language and you got the English. You notice what Vocab was doing with the language on the bottom. An interlinear will do that for you. So you can see word by word comparisons. And what I'm trying to say to you is that the starter package is not this anemic thing where you just get a Bible and then the ability to do some of these things.
It's got a lot of excellent stuff. I mean,
it's robust.
Because sometimes you'll hear them talk about the original languages later on, which it is as far as going deep at a scholarly level. But you get some original language stuff even in the starter package. So right now, everyone on the screen, what are we looking at? The starter package. And you get all this, 8 Bibles, 40 reverse interlinears, and you're still able to see those biblical roots, just like you were saying, see that basic stuff right there. So that's really helpful. 6 systematic and historical theological resources. I mean, how many of you have that now? 2 apologetic resources, 7 commentaries, 11 dictionary handbook. So you would be starting out very, very good already with the starter. Someone else asks, Vocab Malone, which package is recommended for non-pastor, layperson, Bible study, and study leaders? Now, if you're saying you're a study leader, everything else before that, I would still probably say starter. If you're saying you're a study leader, I would recommend the bronze, that's what you have, right?
That's what I have is the bronze.
And I would recommend the bronze if you're saying you're a study leader. Because, see, this is epic right here. These Tyndale New Testament commentaries are so good, and you have a complete set right there of one of the best, most concise, kind of most economical. And I don't mean in price point, although they are not expensive compared to others. I mean in the sense of the terse, quick kind of language that is very helpful, and yet it's not dumbed down. It's not a dumbed down commentary. They get some of the best people. They just write really concise. It's so good. The New Bible Dictionary is very helpful. Theological Dictionary of the New Testament, I was in the T dot. That's the TD&T right there. They have the abridged version, so it's a 1 volume. It's very helpful, though. It's kind of like one of your first kind of big lexical kind of resources there that are helpful. And you get this other stuff as well. Go ahead.
Yeah, and now they mentioned Canvas. Canvas is great for making your own infographics.
That's cool. I haven't really even got into that, to be honest.
I've gotten into Canvas, and I like it. One of the things I say to the folks that are like Patreon folks is they get the infographics when I have them. If that message has an infographic, they get that early.
Okay.
But Canvas allows you to even do like verse diagramming. On top of the old verse diagramming tool, which isn't really all that good, your Canvas allows you to go ahead and create infographics for a verse. And you get that with the bronze.
Oh, man, this is so much good stuff here. Somebody says, why am I not showing the Reform package? It looks like they're kind of feeling...
Because it's under R.
Hey, what's a pirate's favorite letter, Jeff? What is it?
Oh, you went too far, probably.
But, Jeff, do you know the pirate's favorite? No! The sea!
Oh. See, there's your Orthodox. Go down.
I always do that because everyone thinks you're like...
There you are.
There's the Reform packages.
Now, it's not like...
Oh, look, here's the first one. The Reform starter package, it only comes with 1 book, the Bible. That's pretty cool. Because that's all you need. The basic Reform starter package is just the Bible. Hey! Hey, sorry, man. I couldn't help it, man. I'm sorry.
Well, I was going to go the other way just to tell them that you're not getting chinched on the number of books. You're just getting some books that are specialized.
Yeah, it's tailored towards a certain way that'll help you. And I think
because someone could be thinking, hey, you mean I don't get the lexicon? No, that doesn't mean that.
Yeah, you get more stuff to brainwash you into being a Calvinist, for example. I'm just kidding. Oh, it comes with Calvin's commentaries.
Well, it would have to come with Calvin's commentary.
I guess it would have to come with Calvin's.
Yeah, that would be like a major oversight.
This is a perfect example of why Logos is so. Back in the day, you would really need to look at like one of those magazines or go into a store, and you'd be like, okay, I'm going to make this investment. I'm going to order the full set of Calvin's commentaries, and I'm gonna get those now, and then you would have to physically buy them. They'd be big, and you would have to put them on your shelf and find a place to put them. And if you wanted to search through them, you had to look at every single one to maybe find different stuff. Like, what does he say in this part of the commentary? Now, you click it, instead of all the books, there it is. And since it's a commentary, it's not like a book that you sit down and read through, really. It's the perfect kind of thing that you want to search through. So you can be like, okay, I'm limited now in my search field just to Calvin's commentaries. I want to find out what he says about prayer. Because a lot of people, this is a serious thing. A lot of people don't realize Calvin, I don't want to say he was obsessed with prayer, but speaks about prayer a lot, way more than people realize. And this is probably more than institutes. But you could just find out, what does Calvin say about prayer? And you go through and find all of those things from that. It's just, it's amazing what you can do now. So I don't know if you were going to say something, bro. So there, I showed it, Travis. Happy? All right, let's see here. What else? What the software is pretty extensive. Yes, it is, Sarah. And because you have a discount code, you don't have to worry about it being pretty expensive. But look, it's not exactly cheap at the same time if you're just thinking of cheap. But the thing is, it's an investment. It's worth it. It's an investment. This is for your own spiritual well-being, and most people who get it because it's not only for their own spiritual well-being, but so that they can assist others. And so this is something that is helpful for leaders. Wow, I don't even know what. Wow, this is really specialized. Study the Anglican patrimony within the Catholic Church. This is like, oh, there's the academic version. Wow, the academic version starts out at 500. Let's see how high the academic version goes. 1,500, the premium, the academic professional, 1,500. My bet would be that's the most expensive one. Purple Butterfly says, what is the name of the software? It is Logos, and there's the place to go right there at the top there. It's logos.com. All right. I'm still looking through everyone else. Did I miss some comments? Listen, if I missed some questions, could you guys please put Q, capital letter Q, in there? And then if you could ask the question again if I missed you. Mark says, is this software monthly? No, but they do regular updates, and they give a free book away monthly, right?
And I've taken advantage of that. So I have the Bronze Plus because I snagged the free monthly book, and then I added some resources to it.
That's how you did it? Okay, excellent. And that's what you can do. You can get a certain level and then add certain books as you go along. And I don't know if they do this for you, but on my birthday every year, they give me a $20 gift certificate.
Okay, I can't honestly say that.
Do they do that to you? Are you signed up like through the accounts and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, every year on November 5th, they give me $20 for free to use in the store. Sorry, bro.
Oh, I don't know.
You got to find out what's going on.
Out, yeah.
Well, tell them you're Jewish, and if they don't, it's because they're anti-Semitic.
Can't say that. They have a Messianic Jewish set of package.
It's all a cover. See, it's a cover. So I'm just okay. Sorry. Okay. Nate says Vocab chatted at the Logos customer service. I'm saying it wrong. They say it Logos. The reason why we fall into saying it Logos because that's how you're taught to say it in Greek class. And so the thing is they call it Logos because that's how a normal person would probably pronounce this. But it's so difficult. So I've been saying it wrong just so everyone knows as far as the company's name. Logos the whole time. I am so sorry. I hope they don't take away my partnership. Yeah, actually, I have talked to them, and they're very, very helpful. Very helpful. I can't afford this. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You get a discount, and the starter package is not that cheap. And guess what? Christmas is coming up. Liza J says, thank you, Dr. Jeff Kran. How's that feel? Look at that. Thank you, Dr. Jeff Kran. All right, I'm going to... Sarah Marquez says, can you do a search for specific picks or categories?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so...
Go in there.
Yeah.
And go into media and type something in.
Okay. I guess I got to show it to them, huh?
Yeah, that's a really good question.
Okay. So I'm in.
You want to go into the media?
Did I skip it? Oh yeah.
It's way at the top. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so let's say I want to search for Cyrus. You know Cyrus. Oh yeah, I get 4 beautiful pictures of the Cyrus cylinder, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Ooh, that's cool too. They kind of digitize it so it doesn't look as crappy. Wow, that's dope, isn't it? Isn't that dope?
That is cool. Yep.
Cool beans, Jeff says.
Well,
Oh, that's cool. So, yes, you can search for specific picks. How much does Logos cost? I guess we already answered that question, didn't we? Right?
Yeah, because we showed some of the packages, and it's all in what where you want to go.
All right. Okay, we have a Hebrew Israelite who says, glory to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. He wants to know, is there a Lashawan Quadash package?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. All right. Somebody says, what if you want to steal someone's sermon?
Now, there's a funny thing with this, okay? You can actually search, and there are online sermons, and it will make those available. But, think about the ethics of what you're doing here.
Well, isn't the people who make it available for you or something?
You can contribute anything you produce. So if I produce an infographic that's really cool, yeah, I can share it with the entire Logos community.
Really? Have you ever done such an activity?
I think I really haven't done much of that. But it's available.
Bro, you need to Someone said, got us for plastic surgery. I think they thought I was serious. When oh man, sorry. All right, do you see any other questions here? That I know there's some others, but I'm not going to go back all the way. But shout out to Mr. Phil Fox. Shout out to Paul P. Shout out to Travis. Shout out to Ellie. Shout out to Sophia and Brother Brian and Nate2D2. And shout out to Liza J. And who else did I miss? Connor Terrell. And let's see if there's any other questions here. I don't think I see. They knew I was kidding, though. It's all good. All right, cool. I think we're good. Shout out to Rox B. Rox B, by the way, the other day you gave through Streamlabs, and I didn't see it during the show. I'm sorry for that. I did want to say thank you very much because I saw it later afterwards, and I appreciate that. Thank you. So shout out to you, Rox B, for real. Vocab Malone, how long does the discount code last? To my knowledge is forever, and I think... I wonder if they're changing it. Try this first, but it looks like you might need to do the one that was actually on the landing page. It looks like they might have changed it. I'm going to ask Logos about it. If Vocab Malone 8 doesn't work, it looks like you just go to that website still, but then you use the one that is actually on the landing page that they have, which I forgot what it was, but it says it right there, so it's not a secret. So there you go. How long? So the discount code lasts, I've had it for now like a year and a half, and so it's been good the whole time. So yeah, it's all good. Do they have a monthly payment plan? I don't have any credit cards, bro. Yeah, they do have a monthly payment pair. They certainly do. If you get the starter package and it doesn't have a Bible version you want included, can you add on?
Yes.
This is true. You can. Warrior Woman says, so maybe start with a certain level and build up over time?
That's the way I did it.
Oh, man. Willie Wester, why are you being so negative? Hey, Dinu, do you see this guy, Willie Wester? Do you guys see Willie Wester? He is saying mean things about my friend Jeff. Could you remove him? Not just time him out. Let's just block him forever. We don't need that kind of negative energy around here. But Willie Wester, even though you're blocked off the channel, you can still use the discount code and get Logos, so you can study the Bible and especially look up Galatians 3:28. Is it a subscription or a one-time price? Well, it's a one-time thing, so it's not like one of those subscription things where you got to, all the time, blah, 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 blah. But then you can pay it monthly. You see what I'm saying? So the program lets you do research. I take it that it also lets you read a book as it was printed. Yes, but what do they mean by it printed? What do you think they mean by that?
I miss that.
I don't know either. Sophia, yes, it does include Puritan writers. In fact, you can get a grip of Puritan writers on the Reformed version. I've seen a bunch of them. I've seen a whole bunch as well. Does it make some of these? What?
Some of them are just humorous.
What, do you get this? Do you get this? I don't get some of these. Do you get them?
Yeah. The Ginsu knives were because of the old infomercials.
Right. So yeah. What's the one, Floby, the haircut thing? What would it be like? What would they say? They slice, they dice. Isn't that the idea with the Ginsu knives?
Yeah.
Isn't that a perfect price? If you ordered out today, call. I remember the ones for the music, all your favorite songs from the 80s, including, they like, and are you okay? Are you okay? But that's not all. If you call today, you'll get the rock collection as well. Welcome to the jungle. I bought it and I listen to it all the time. Now my kids like 80s music. Anyways, okay, sorry. But Jeff is quite the salesman. Have you ever been told that before?
No, absolutely not. So that's...
You really haven't? Never?
No.
Okay, well, all right. Okay, I think we're all good. How you doing, Rory? Whoa, check out Benjamin. I have invested more than $7,000 into Logos over the last 13 years. The thing is, if I thought about it, I bet I could say something similar. It's just you apparently keep track, which I probably should spend more time on Logos than I do in any video games. Wow, that's awesome, actually. What? Yeah. You know what? That's a cool thing that you said, and I like the way you're looking at it. And you know what, Jeff? I'm sorry, not Jeff. I'm sorry, Jeff's beside me. You know what, Benjamin? You know what you deserve? That's what you deserve there. Liza says, I am interested in purchasing it now. Don't know which package. I tell everyone, look, I try not to be all crazy. Liza, I would start out with the starter package and just go from there because you can always add on to it. You can't go wrong starting with the starter unless you really know, like, hey, I'm about to hit the ground running. I'm doing this, whatever. I bought Logos 4 years ago, and I bought Logos a year ago. Ooh, best question of the night. Maybe we'll make this our last question. Why should I buy Logos 9?
Okay. I had 8. Logos 9 integrates better than 8 did. It has additional features. And so there are things you can do with 9 that you can't do with 8, no matter which books you have.
What are some of the main features that you're glad were added to 9?
I was really glad for that thing where you could create your own folders up there. Because under 8, I could create a ton of icons and then forget which ones were which. So in being able to have a Bibles folder up there, you called it ammo, being able to have, maybe even a few of my favorite commentaries I might turn to. So you create a commentary folder up there with like your 3 or 4 go-to commentaries. And it's right there. And it even looks cool. It looks like part of the menu. Like you didn't invent that. Yeah, I'm geeky. I like dark mode. I'll admit it. Dark mode was nice. I know it doesn't help your Bible study, but it's nice on my eyes. And then the if you only knew. Hold on. I got something.
What? It's kind of dumb, but just let me try this real quick. Okay. When Logos 9 dropped this new version, you know what the software guy said? They said,
if you only knew the power of the dark mode.
Do that laugh again, Jeff. His true nature comes out, right, Heber's lights? Hey, D New, that's cool that you got Logos, and that's cool. She gets that monthly book for free. Shout out to you. Shout out to all the people giving a shout out to Dr. Kran, and shout out to all the people who gave a shout out to me for my birthday. Okay, we'll make this the last question. Okay. Does Logos contain reading plans, and does it let you create your own reading plans for your book collections?
Yes, for both. So you can go in and there are preset ones, or you could take any book and create a reading plan, or your Bible and create a reading plan. So.
Just like a Bible in electronic format? No, it is so much more than that. Someone says the COVID package is fire. I almost wonder, there's not really, it just almost makes me curious. Provisionism 101 says the phone app is amazing. He's right. We didn't even touch that today. But, all your resources connect. The ability to highlight and do color things on the text itself on my phone is brilliant, along with the tap word studies. LOL, the best ever. Yeah, the way you can just tap it on the phone and do word studies that fast is just amazing. And it'll give you all these graphics that fast. Oh, it's so epic.
The other thing is in 9, you can write on the screen.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I haven't played around with it yet, but you can actually just kind of create like a text box on the screen that will kind of stay with it. I haven't fiddled with it.
So like your own commentary and notes right there?
Yeah.
Because I know you could do that on the here, but you got to like open it up in a little thing. I didn't know you can do it right on this.
There's something more with it. I haven't fiddled with it yet, so.
Wow. So guys, don't take a pen actually to the screen. That's not what Jeff was saying.
Yeah, no markers.
All right. You know what, Jeff Kran? I think it's time for us to close the show with a... Give a final shout out, and I'm going to flip over to the freestyle beat, bro.
I'm just seeing a bunch of names that I'm thrilled to see. So, Warrior Woman and Roxby, and so it's just kind of fun to be here and see them.
Everyone, subscribe to Jeff's channel on YouTube. He does great live streams, has PowerPoints and everything. What do you got coming up? How do people sub? And how else can they support you, Dr. Kran?
I'm just looking at Israel and New Testament election a little, trying to juxtaposition that. So that's kind of where I'm at. How do they subscribe? Go to Jeff Kran Zion's banner and hit the bell.
All right. So do you think you could excuse me, so sorry guys. You think you could tell me like stuff about Logos, and then like somehow I could rap about the stuff about Logos?
Well, you're gonna have a hard time rapping about you're gonna go from dark mode to.
Bro, I already got one. Keep that in your back pocket. What else you got, bro? You just got to say the word, and then I'll
folder
drop
shortcuts.
it. Okay, can you remember this and drop it when I'm going?
Shh, I could try.
Oh! I'm going to reset this beat. Let me get this sound right. Yeah, how we soundin'. Beat is poundin', astounding.
Folder shortcuts.
All right.
That's a little trying to keep
mic check.
here.
What's up? Stand up, got a shortcut. Not so hard like lifting a boulder. Take a shortcut right to the folder.
Dark
we
mode.
told you Logos is dope. Check it out, it'll bring you hope. Yes, indeed, it can be your buddies. Even
Canvas.
if they're Anglican, you could do a word study. Hand this, Logos software, Canvas. Yes, indeed, no deflection. You can study cultural reflection. Check in, men's chins again. Peep this out, now we win again. Whenever you focus on Jesus, you can do some exegesis. Oh! What else did you say today? I missed 1A, but let me change it. See the picture, Logos on the picture, scripture. Hit the word, get the lexicon you've heard. You will observe the text in context and the lexicon. Man, Logos 9 is the bomb. Jeff Kran, he's the doctor. He's got the plan, the reading plan. On his home screen, check it out now. It costs some green, but it's worth it. Make the purchase, use that code. Don't flirt with us, that's not how you get a discount. type it in the amount. Yes, y'all, you could die like a martyr. Go ahead and get the package starter. Not harder to learn it. In a second, you can discern it. Yes, indeed, make your package selection. Then read about Calvin and election. Oh, you will like it so much. Vocab Malone, Jeff has the touch. He knows everything to feeding you. Tells you how to search through your media. If you're greedier and you want more, do it like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, y'all, which package do you want? You know, reform, so please don't front unless you're this dude. 1, 2, get the package, Messianic, Jewish. I think I missed one of the things you want me to rap. Oh, dark mode. I didn't get the dark mode, did I? So we've got to do it again. Let's do it so we can do dark mode, okay?
All right.
All right, we'll do one more. Ooh. Soko on the beats.
Soko!
Grab the mic, I explode. Looking at the new dark mode, kinda dope. See it in the dark, check it out now. Logos the art, you can make your own infographic. This is dope, you'll become an addict. It's not tragic, it is if you don't have it. Need to get it, check it, better than crack. Open up the Bible, yes, y'all, be a disciple. Lead a revival, dark mode, hit that button, it will explode. Don't implode if you don't have it. This junk is junk, you got to grab it. Right now from the top of the mine, what do they got? Logos 9, yeah. That's right before 10, that's the volume. Check it, my men, you know we rockin'. Just like the opera, chillin' with Jeff, he's the doctor. For salvation, peep this out now. Interpretation, something you got to discuss. Plus hermeneutics in the back of the bus, or maybe the front, you know the name. Travis says, bye-bye, I strain. I like that, what's the name? Here we come, got the fire like flame. Yes, indeed, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jonathan, Mr. Soko, made the beat that is blazing. Sophia says it's amazing, yeah. Leviticus, check it out now in Exodus. Leviticus, these are in the chat. We do not cuss when we spit this rap. We spit this just like a llama. You can read the period, the comma, spit the drama when you speak. Find out the morph of the Greek. Text underlying, I'm not lying. Read about the king who rose on Zion. Yes, indeed, he's a scion. This is dope, you better be buying. Oh, it's flying off the shelf. Digitally speaking, it'll save you from hell. Well, I'm just kidding, but I mean the hell of having a big library that you cannot spell, you cannot search, you cannot got through it. Peep this out now, the Logos music, yeah. We love dark mode. Go on the site and use my code for the discount. The beat got the bounce. How do we do it? Well, peace, I'm out. Well, I'm Vocab. Well, I'm Vocab Malone. He says discuss the donkey jawbone. The donkey jawbone that you hit the Philistine. I look upon the screen. It went from light, turned darker. How do they do that? Fire starter, that's the mode that is so dark. My name, yo, you know it's MarkJohnLogos.com. See which package you want for you and your mom, and plus your father. If you're an atheist, don't bother. Just kidding, buy the scholarly package. It's a good cause, and you can back it. Oh, shucks. Maybe cost like $250, but it's all good. Get your ducks in a row, your ducks in a row. Now I do the flow for the logos. That's the name. Yes, indeed, I got the flame. Cause the beat is hot, but now it's time for us to stop.
Turn your radio up. Whoa. Radio time. Whoa. You're now listening to Street Apologists. Street Apologists. Street Apologists. Street Apologists. On the radio. Street Apologists. Street Apologists. Street Apologists.